Down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Woo, doggy, it is Friday.
Mr. Kevin Walker
Wow.
in studio with us here. Another Friday. Lots of stuff going on here in the local area. Kevin going to be doing something really cool tomorrow. I'm praying for you that there is no rain.
I am doing a lot of praying myself that there's no rain.
I don't know. 50% chance.
It ain't going to happen.
We'll see if it happens.
It ain't going to happen.
You don't think so?
I'm putting the big bubble within a 30-mile radius of Whiteman tomorrow, at least for 6 hours.
We'll see. Kevin going to be. Are you jumping? Or
Oh,
are you
I
just going
wish.
up?
God, I wish.
Are they? I don't think they just let civilians jump with them though. I'm not sure.
Well, I think I heard they do tandems with people.
Do they?
Yeah, but if I had that opportunity, hell yeah, I'd go.
Kevin is going to be at Wings Over Whiteman, and he's going up. I know he's at least going up in the air.
Yeah, going up with them.
with the Golden Knights. Excuse me.
So I'll get some good shots from up there. From what I understand, they'll strap me into the jumper seat there, and
Well, yeah, because they got both of the doors open. You don't want to fly out.
don't want to get sucked out. And then I understand they strap your camera to the wall along with you, so that'll be interesting. How I'll be strapped to the wall.
Oh, they strap the camera in?
Well, so it doesn't get sucked out too.
Yeah. Huh. That'll be
I thought
interesting.
about taking duct tape around it and put it around my neck so that the worst that could happen, I'd get choked to death. But at least I wouldn't lose the camera.
At least if you die, you would die with your camera.
Exactly.
Which is the way to go out,
Yep.
I guess, with you.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Wings Over Whiteman going on tomorrow. Tons of stuff going on here in the local area. Got the Sedalia Bombers. They have their homestand. I think they got 7 straight games at home, plus the Red Power Roundup still going on at the Missouri State Fairgrounds. Missouri Cattlemen's Association in town. The Knobnoster Fair. There's tons of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Going on here. It's kind of crazy.
A friend of mine's got a 3D shoot in archery in California for their son's memorial, Colton Powell. Oh God, now I can't even think the Colton Powell Scholarship Memorial.
Oh, okay.
And that's in California Sunday, and that's a real nice shoot. They're giving away some Royal tickets.
Are they?
Yeah, with free parking.
Those are hard to come by nowadays. I miss the days where I could just pay $12 for a ticket.
Yeah.
And work my way down. Or I know for a fact I used to buy a ticket that was $35. I would had a job, minimum wage in high school. My buddies and I would save up for the good seats for $35. You could sit 20 rows up
Right,
for $35. Standing room only to a game coming up is $60.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like
kinda
I
like
like when the Royals are good, but it's kind of give or take. You pay more money.
Like in my days, going to a concert. Pink Floyd at Arrowhead Stadium, ground floor seats, $22.50.
It's crazy.
What would it be now for ground floor seats for Pink Floyd if they were,
Oh, you'd buy them on a third party site. That'd be
$5,000 to
$700
$1,000 at least. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be paying tons of prices. Speaking of, we do have pre-sale tickets available on our website.
Oh, boy.
923bobfm.com. It kicks off here in about 45 minutes or so.
Ooh.
So you can see Def Leppard, Styx, and Tesla. Make sure to get your hands on those tickets before anyone else does. Go to our website, 923bobfm.com.
That's going to be the show at the fair.
I think that's the big one.
Yep.
I think that's the one that everyone is interested in.
Because, all the others, they're all right. John Michael Montgomery, that's all right.
Yeah.
But, I saw him last year for free.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's a lot of people, like I was just saying, pre-sale tickets available on our website, and someone called in and said, "You're giving away Def Leppard tickets?" I said, "No. I just said they're available for pre-sale at 9 o'clock. I'm not giving away Def Leppard tickets. If I have Def Leppard tickets to give away, I will definitely let you know."
Yep.
But what else? Anything else going on?
Well, I went and saw Jurassic World.
How was that?
Interesting. There's a couple times I jumped.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't scream, but I did jump.
Was it as good as the Jurassic Park? CGI is probably better.
Yeah, the CGI is just off the charts. They did a really nice job with all that. The creatures were quite interesting. Because
They had a bunch of different stuff.
Oh yeah, they had some genetically mutated creatures.
Huh.
So they were kind of interesting.
I don't think I'll go see that in theaters. I'll wait for it to come out, but I don't know if that's a theater movie. They have it in 3D, right?
Yeah,
Was
that's
that
what we
3D?
saw it in
Yeah.
3D last night. Ty, I thought he'd enjoy the 3D effects of it. And I think I'm going to have to take him to a shrink. I'm a little concerned now after last night's movie.
Is he Having nightmares?
No, he was laughing as the humans were being eaten by the dinosaurs.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if they're being bitten in half and their legs are still there and stuff like that is kind of funny.
Well,
and it's all fake. Maybe Ty knows that it's just a movie.
I hope so. It was worrying me because he was like, he was just laughing some psychotic laugh. I'm like, yep, we're going to the psychiatrist.
Yeah, that'll be, that's a little concerning, I guess, but yeah, that's a good one. At least you had someone to go to the movie with. I went and saw Entourage by myself, which was kind of weird. Everyone's making fun of me for it for some reason. And I was like, well, I didn't have to share popcorn. I didn't have to share my soda. So I'm all right with that. I'm all right with it. But there's a lot of decent movies out right now. I don't know if I'd say there's a really great movie out right now.
I want to go see San Andreas, but last night was the last night for 3D for it.
Are you a 3D guy?
I like 3D on certain things. I mean,
I find it to kind of be annoying to wear those glasses the whole time.
Yeah, because there were several times through the movie I was, how I am with my glasses up and down.
Flip them up and down.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't see the movie now.
Yeah, and have you ever taken the glasses off and just looked at the screen? It looks terrible.
It's like after having about 15 shots of Jägermeister. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I know. What did the last movie I saw in 3D? Oh, I saw the Lego movie in 3D.
Oh, good Lord.
Which was pretty good.
I didn't see that one.
That's a good one.
Someone else took Ty for that one.
Yeah.
You
don't do the kiddie movies?
No.
No.
I don't know. I just can't get into them.
It's hard to spend money on that type of stuff.
Well, and that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I have a hard time spending money last night going to see the movie.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh my!
And that's
God.
what I said. I said I went to a matinee. I went to a matinee at 1:30 in the afternoon on a Wednesday.
You still probably spent $25.
It was $7. I'm like, that's not a matinee price. Surely it's not a matinee price.
$9, isn't it? Regular price.
Yeah, so $7 is the matinee price.
And then your popcorn and
then
soda.
I got popcorn and soda, so I think I spent $22.
See, I was close. $25.
It's crazy.
Bucks, yeah.
For an hour and a half. I think the movie was an hour and a half.
And you can come bowling at Strikers for $9.99, and you can have a luncheon bowl.
Luncheon bowl, yeah. What about what's the? Oh, no, never mind. That's the $65 gift card thing that I was thinking about, which we do have one of those.
Yeah, the 2 hours of bowling for 6 people and shoes included.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
That's $65 value, but at least you're bringing some friends with you.
Uh-oh.
You might have to share a little bit there.
Just got a text.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
What?
Bob's listening.
Oh, no.
Bob on Bob.
We don't need Bob
on God.
Bob anymore.
Help.
The real Bob.
The real Bob.
I wanted to bring this up with you. I think this is kind of funny. These are called, you all right?
I'm all right.
Okay. These are called breakup beans.
Breakup beans?
Beans.
B-E-A-N-S?
Yeah, you can break up with someone with beans now. There's a good way to break up with someone. Kind of a lame way. What's the lamest way you've ever ended a relationship with someone? A text message?
That's another Bob message.
Tell Bob to leave us alone. We're on the radio.
Well, he texts me through races
You're going to have to turn that off.
Yeah, no doubt.
The weirdest way the lamest way, I guess, that you've ended a relationship.
Well,
just stop talking to him?
Well, we just kind of went our own ways, yeah.
Like a text message? Was it in person?
There wasn't text message back in those days.
Was it in person that you ended?
Yeah, it was in person. It was back in the 80s.
So just like a mutual, we're done, right?
Yep, we're done.
Okay. Man, what's wrong with me? I've kind of had the same thing. I've kind of always been upfront about it. Like if I, want to break up, I'll just say, hey, I'm kind of over this. I think we're kind of going our own ways, and then it's basically over after that. But, a lot of people nowadays just do it over text message and stuff. A ton of people do it over text. Some people do it over a phone call. I just think you always at least deserve to be face-to-face with that person to tell them, hey, it's kind of over. But, some people use Facebook, different things like that. It's kind of weird. But there's a new product called Breakup Beans. It's kind of a clever but kind of like a brutal way to break up with someone. Breakup beans are lima bean seeds that have a secret message etched into them with lasers. So when you plant it takes about 10 days to grow. When it does, the message is right there in big, clear letters on the beans. Kind of weird. So the messages are it's over or let's just be friends. Yeah, I could think of another one. The plants can grow up to 20 feet. I think once they see what it says, I think the plant's getting thrown out the window. I don't think it's growing up to 20 feet, which means that the message could be huge, though. They cost $6.99 for a set of 2 beans. You can find them on Google. Just type in breakup beans. We're looking at some right now, and that's quite clear. Look at that. That's laser.
Oh, wow.
It's quite clear.
Let's be friends, and I like
over.
that.
Let's be
it's
friends.
over.
So, different way to break up with someone if you're wanting to be single for this summer. There you go. Breakup beans. Google it.
Yeah, because why would you want to give them M&Ms?
Yeah, the M&Ms with the words on them.
Yeah.
Or you could just get them one of those, remember, what was it, like 2 years ago? It had to be 2 years ago, because I was gone last Valentine's Day, right?
Yep.
Was I? Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, wait, I don't know.
No, you had left right after
When the hell was I
Valentine's.
gone?
You didn't leave till March, didn't you?
Oh, that's right, yeah. I think so. When did we do when we did the Candy Hearts?
Oh, yeah.
The discontinued Candy Hearts that had different things on them. I have chlamydia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you could do the Candy Hearts and the beans together, and you'd be good to go. I have chlamydia, by the way. It's over.
Yeah.
Here's the beans.
Yeah. Bite me.
Bite me. Yeah. We do have, speaking of Bob.
Speaking of Bob, I know he's gone insane with these texts. You know, it's like when I was at the NASCAR races.
He won't leave you alone.
No, it's like, oh, by the way, Jeff Gordon's in 3rd place. It's like, yeah, Bob, I'm like right here watching that. You know.
You said that Ty needs, psychiatric help. I'm thinking Bob might need it.
Bob nuts.
Bob is a little nuts.
But that's what makes him fun to work with.
I guess so.
But
speaking of Bob, we do have the Strikers gift card to give away.
Yeah, we do.
$65 value for Strikers gift card. We'll do that coming up here shortly. So make sure to stick around for that. Got the Strikers gift card. Plus, I know Kevin, of course, has been on a show in the 80s. The Golden Girls.
Yes.
Well, I did see that, what's her name, passed away, unfortunately.
That's a long time ago. Rue McClanahan's been gone for 5 years.
Oh, why did someone post that then?
I don't know. I noticed that, Mike.
Was that like an Onion story or something? I was like, huh.
I don't know what the heck that was. It's like, come on, people. We all know Betty White's the last one left.
Anyways, I didn't know.
Rue McClanahan was the first one I met, though.
Oh, okay.
We shared a cookie.
A cookie
as we walked her dog.
That's a weird story.
Yeah.
The 80s show that you were on, a little different than this one. We're going to be talking about this, the Brady Bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about this? This is making big headlines. Kind of what we all thought in a way.
Greg making out with Mom.
Yeah, Cindy Brady came forward, who is Susan Olsen is her real name, but Cindy Brady, we all know her as Cindy Brady, basically came out and just let it rip. Everything going on behind the scenes at the Brady Bunch, so we'll talk about that coming up and give away the Strikers gift card as well. So stick around. Flaming Fridays continues after this.
Ooh.
What's the difference between the music...
Little Devo for you. That is Whip It here on 92.3 Bob FM. I am Caleb. This is Flaming Friday.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Kevin Walker in studio with me. And we were just discussing that Kevin, of course, made a little cameo on the Golden Girls back in the day. 80s sitcoms were really good, actually.
They were the best.
Yeah, 80s sitcoms were awesome.
80s sitcoms, 80s music. 80s was just the thing.
I'm surprised you remember half of it.
Well, I am too,
The Brady Bunch. Did you ever watch the Brady Bunch?
Who didn't watch the Brady Bunch?
Everyone watched the Brady Bunch.
We only had 3 channels, so we only had, had no choice.
Yeah, so the Brady Bunch was definitely big back in the day. Susan Olsen, she is Cindy from the Brady Bunch. She kind of just came out and said, you want to know what was going behind the scenes? I'll tell you what was going on behind the scenes. Kind of weird.
Gas.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to wait this long to do it, but I think everyone kind of knew some of the stuff that was going on.
They were all horrors back then.
But it's kind of funny, but it's kind of funny to actually hear it from the horse's mouth, per se. Susan Olsen was just 8 years old when she started playing Cindy on the Brady Bunch, but that didn't stop her from making out with one of her co-stars.
8 years old, making out.
Isn't that weird? New interview, she was asked if any of the Brady kids hooked up behind the scenes, and she said, quote, I think all of us did. We led a sheltered life for part of the year, so if there's anyone that you had a crush on and try to date, you need to do it then. It would be one of our counterparts. We were around him all the time. So she said, so I had Mike Looking Land. I'll just use their Brady Bunch names because we don't know these people anymore. So we'll just use the Brady Bunch names. So I had Bobby, and we used to make out in the doghouse when we were 9.
Bobby had them buck teeth.
9 years old.
Wow.
God, let's see.
That's ahead of that teen show now. What is it, 16 and pregnant? Or
Yeah. 9 and making out.
Yeah.
Jan from the Brady Bunch always had a crush on Peter.
I bet she did.
And she said that they hooked up later on in this show. And, of course, there was...
Greg.
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah, Greg, but who?
Marsha.
Marsha, and Greg. She said that they used to hook up all the time. She said, but Barry really wanted to hook up with, guess who?
Oh, I know.
Who?
Florence.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah. How weird is that?
Well, yeah. I mean,
But
yes and no.
They said Florence didn't go for it. Oh, Carol Brady did not want anything to do with Greg.
Poor Greg.
Yeah. Kind of weird, but it goes on and on that basically they just
It's
shared
almost
each
like
other.
a strange incest.
It kind of is. Like you sit there and you think about.
I mean, it's a TV family that's not truly related, but yet when they're making out and you've known them as the
You
Brady
basically
family,
yeah.
they are ancestral family. You know, kind of like the Royals. You know, not the Royal ball team, but the Royal family.
Family, yeah.
Oops, get in trouble with all the Royals fans around here.
Susan also confirmed that Marsha and Jan hated each other in real
Oh,
life.
I thought you were going to say they had some lesbian affair.
No.
Wow.
And then she said that they also knew that everyone knew that Robert Reed was gay.
Wonder who he banged around with.
I don't know.
He had nobody to play with.
No.
That's so sad.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, I mean, Greg didn't get anything from Florence, so maybe he swung for the other team. I have no idea.
5-knuckle shuffle.
It's kind of weird. But yeah, so basically the Brady Bunch was just one big orgy house, really, in the long run. Is what it sounds like to me. I don't know. I wonder how many shows were like that, though.
Well,
I mean, we won't talk about what was going on in the Cosby Show.
well, see, that's another 80s show.
I know. Yeah, but we won't talk about what was possibly going on behind the scenes there. I think we all know now.
Then you had Studio 54, and that's where George Burns and Brooke Shields was hanging out. You
Yeah.
know, 80 and 20.
So weird.
Yeah.
I would love to just to know some of the cast members, what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the 80s shows.
Absolutely.
Anything going on in the Golden Girls that you can share with us, huh?
Menopause.
That's about it. Hot flashes?
Well, yeah, hot flashes. Yeah.
Nothing scandalous.
Not that I know of. I mean,
funny.
you know, B. Arthur was the shy and quiet one of the group.
Imagine that.
I mean, it's hard to feature her being the quiet one of the whole group.
That means that all of them have a little nasty side to them.
Well, not really. I mean, Betty White, I mean, she's
hilarious.
She is, and she's like that in person. She's very calm and very loving. I mean, she's like a mom everybody would love to have.
Well, there you go. I just kind of ruined your childhood.
No, you didn't.
The other day, well, I'm just saying, anyone out there that was like thinking that these people were actually good people.
Yeah.
They might be good people. They were just really horny, I guess, or something.
Yeah, really horny,
yeah.
yeah.
I guess you kind of would live a sheltered life though, because if you're a child star, your parents probably made sure that you were inside the house, you were still like reviewing your lines, making that money.
Right.
You know, you probably lived a pretty sheltered life with outside the media. So then you go and you start filming Mom Ain't Around.
That's right. And the 80s, drugs were involved probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
I betcha.
Oh, I guarantee it. Yeah, I guarantee it.
Well, wasn't it, which one of the brothers was always stoned, they said? Was it?
Peter, wasn't it?
I was going to say it was Peter, I thought.
What's his name in real life? Something Knight, isn't it? I can't think of what his
Yeah,
name
it
is.
is
Chris
Knight.
Knight or something?
Yeah, Chris Knight.
Yeah. Because he married that one supermodel off of, they were on like the Surreal Life on VH1 together. And it's like, whoa, what happened to this guy? It's kind of weird. You just see him pop up like 20 years later. You're like, oh, that's Peter Brady.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did play. I'm kind of like just kind of ruining a bunch of people's childhoods because the other day I played the Charlie Brown, the voice of Charlie Brown. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
The voice of Charlie Brown got arrested for sexual assault or something.
Freak.
And it was weird because he like went nuts in the courtroom.
Yeah, I saw
and it's
that.
Charlie Brown's voice.
Yeah.
It is so creepy.
Yeah, it was.
Because definitely on the radio, because it's just the audio, it's not the visual. So all you're hearing is Charlie Brown cuss and yell at someone. You're like, oh, that's so weird.
And you're waiting for the judge to go, wah, 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 wah.
That's so true. Yeah, I never thought about that. Someone that's like more
wah.
superior. Wah, 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 wah.
You know why the adults talk like that in the show, don't you?
Why? Because that's what kids hear.
Right, because kids don't
and one
understand
ear
the
out the
adults.
other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Something that everyone can understand. A little bowling, a little fun. As
I understand
as we
bowling.
shift gears a little bit
that is
away
a
from all the
shift.
depression stuff of Bill Cosby and Charlie Brown and the Bradys just ruining your childhood, your television memories.
God, and Bugs Bunny and them being gay back in the 60s and 50s.
What?
Bugs Bunny's gay. He's a
What?
transgender dresser. You know,
Caitlyn Jenner
Well, yeah, he is.
paving the way for Caitlyn.
I guess he did because he's always dressing in drag back in the days.
Oh, that's true.
Kissing Yosemite and Elmer Fudd and all the gang.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought of it that
He's
way.
a freak. He's a freak.
Yeah, he is a freak. We got the Strikers gift card to give away, $65 value.
Cool. Let's do it. What
All
are we
right,
gonna do?
let's do complete the list. We were talking about a little 80s TV for you, so we'll keep it on the TV side. The list today, and this is how the game works. I'll give you number 10 to number 2 of a certain list. You call in, give us number 1. You will win yourself a Strikers gift card, $65 value. So we're going to do the list of the greatest older children on TV. So like an older brother, older sister on television.
So it'd be like Greg Brady, kind of.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. You'll get the gist.
And here-
Greg Brady did not make the list, by the way.
Oh, well, then.
But yeah, it would be like Greg Brady, an older
Okay.
brother, older sister on TV. So number 10 to number 2, here we go. Complete the list. 826-9210, by the way, is the number to call in to win the gift card and give us number 1. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
We'll start with number 10.
Bring it on.
DJ Tanner from Full House.
Okay.
Number 9, Mike Seaver from
Ooh,
Growing Pains.
Growing Pains, yeah.
Number 8, Denise Huxtable from The Cosby Show.
Ooh, I was thinking on the Huxtable family, but that's not who I was thinking.
Number 7, Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Number 6, Marsha. Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch. Number 5, this one snuck in here. This one kind of
a
caught me.
sneaker?
This one caught me by surprise. Rob Stark from Game of Thrones, which is a huge show right now. Well, have you ever seen it?
I have not.
Oh, well, that's why. Yeah, but I mean, it's a good character, but it kind of
Okay.
snuck in there. We'll get back to the 80s here. Don't worry. Number 4, J.J. Evans, Good Times.
Oh,
J.J.
yes.
Number 3, Piper Hallowell from Leo. I don't know what that show is. Do you know what that show
Never
is?
heard of it.
I've never heard of it either. I guess she was on Charmed. I don't know what that is.
Charmed, I know.
Oh, well, I have no idea. No idea.
But her character's name was Leo?
Piper Halloway.
Oh,
Hallowell.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on Charmed.
Okay. Maybe I read the wrong thing. Who knows? It says Leo next to it. Maybe she played in another spin-off show called Leo. No idea.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get back to list number 2. Richie Cunningham from Happy Days. So let me run through these one more time since we spent a little time on Piper. Number 10, DJ Tanner. Number 9, Mike Seaver. Number 8, Denise Huxtable. Number 7, Bart Simpson. Number 6, Marsha Brady. Number 5, Rob Stark. Number 4, J.J. Evans. Number 3, Piper Hallowell. And number 2, Richie Cunningham for the greatest older children on TV. Older brother, older sister. So we need number 1 for complete the list for the $65 Strikers gift card. 826-9210 if you think you know it. Once again, 826-9210 if you think you know it. Coming up, we'll have Kevin's recipe and the Katie's barbecue gift card. But let's give away the Strikers gift card first. We need the greatest oldest child on television, brother or sister. Bob FM, who's this?
It's Phil Stewart.
Hey, Phil, you got a guess for us?
I got Alex P. Keaton for you.
Yes,
Wow.
it is. Family Ties. Do you agree
And
with
you
the
know what?
list?
And you know what?
What?
That's my guess. As soon as you started naming the list, I said it's going to be Alex Keaton.
Hey, look at you. You're right on top of it. He is the greatest oldest child in television history, according to
That's
this
right, he
list.
is.
You like it?
Yeah, I like the
So you
list.
agree with it, because right off the bat, you were like, yeah, Alex.
You wouldn't think Wally Cleaver?
No.
Oh.
No.
Phil's all over it. All right, Phil, hang on the line. We'll get your information.
All right.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he didn't make the list, to be honest with
Well,
you.
yeah, no doubt.
Of course, every list, you know, You can debate it.
That's
That's
right.
why it's a list.
That's
Someone's opinion.
that's the wrong opinion, but we'll listen to it for now.
So Phil was the big winner there
Yay
for the
for Phil.
Strikers gift card. I'm sure Kevin will be seeing him out there at
Yay.
Strikers, and Bob.
And Bob.
Bob will be out there as well. So
Oh God, Bob on Bob.
Bob on Bob crime. So
He'll be coming up with all those thoughts for us. Those words
Yeah.
of wisdom.
yeah,
We always have a pencil ready for him.
the real Bob.
Yeah.
So there you go. Strikers gift card out the window.
Out the
And the
window.
winner was Phil. So that was the greatest TV child of all time. I get oldest child. We should mention that. The oldest
Oldest
TV child
Okay.
of all time.
We'll allow that. This
Alex
time.
P. Keaton.
Alex Keaton.
So there you go.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. That was for Family Ties, though.
I know.
By the way, it was just the other day when he actually went to the future, right?
Yes.
I think so.
As a matter of fact, what was it? June 12th.
June. No, that's today.
What was the
Today's
date?
June
What was the date he
I
was?
thought it was
supposed-
the 7th. I'm not sure. It was a few days ago.
Right.
So I'm just
So
guessing now.
He should be here, and he should
be here,
Yeah.
Marty.
Right.
Anyways, we do need to get to your recipe.
Right. Sponsored by Katie's.
Kevin's recipe brought to you by Katie's. We will have a Katie's barbecue gift card to give away as well, $20 gift card. So make sure to check that out. I went by and they have the Big Red Special for the Red Power Roundup going on at the Missouri State Fairgrounds.
Wonder what the red special is.
I have no idea, but I know a lot of people just took their golf carts right across
The highway.
South Limit right there to go to Katie's barbecue. I saw a bunch of golf carts
Great.
in their parking lot.
We're gonna be seeing crashes tomorrow. Or,
Oh no, they're
crazy
fine.
people.
They're fine.
Well, they got the sampler for two on
That's
two
true.
sides for $18.99. The old Flaming Friday special.
So there you go. We're basically paying for your sampler, paying for
bet.
your dinner. $20 gift card for Katie's on the line after Kevin's recipe. Hopefully the rain holds off.
That's going to.
I know a lot of people are going to be barbecuing after Wings Over Whiteman. You're jumping with the Golden Knight. Well, you're not jumping with the Golden Knight. I
God,
keep saying that.
I wish maybe if you could put that out there, they're going to hear that
Yeah.
and they're going to.
Hey, Golden Knights.
Golden Knights, take this fool with you.
Jump with them. But yeah, a lot of people are going to be barbecuing this weekend, so Kevin wants to help you out.
That's right.
He's got a little recipe for you.
We got the nice grilled pork tenderloin.
Ooh.
You need a 1 pound pork tenderloin. You need lime zestly finely grated, freshly squeezed lime juice, cup of honey, kosher salt, garlic powder, chili pepper, chipotle chili pepper, and adobo sauce, vegetable oil, and fresh